Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KB the Sexy Ninja in the place to be for Paper Saber Universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. And you hear that nice beads of rain? Well, we're getting rain, and we're getting one hell of a snowstorm here in Flagstaff, Arizona pretty soon, and it's going to be crazy because it's supposed to go from Tuesday all the way into Saturday. 8 inches is predicted for tonight for Tuesday, so that's crazy, man. We're talking about Monday Night Raw, February 5th, 2024. Cole, Pat on commentary. We're in St. Louis, baby. We started off with Seth Rollins. He comes out, he's like, hey, everyone's chanting, oh, and he brings up Cody Rhodes, and there is so many "We Want Cody" signs in that crowd. He is our champion. He is the people's champion. We want our hero. We want him to be in the main event of WrestleMania, and Seth calls him out. And, but my favorite thing about this is Seth took a little shots at Roman when he goes, oh, that was a pop. Oh, that was a good pop. So fuck you, buddy. But yeah, he calls out Cody. He's like, hey, we need, you want Cody? We'll give you Cody. And I love the fact that We Want Cody was a thing. Even Michael Cole brought up the stats that he was trending for 3 days straight. All the way, I'm hoping it goes all the way into this Thursday. I'm hoping The Rock hears it. But from what I'm reading with reports, I don't think The Rock's going to budge. I think The Rock and Roman's going to be a lock-in thing. I was listening to Busted Open Radio, and Bully had a really great storyline that he said, hey, it could go this way, it could go that way, or whatnot. But we shall see this Thursday. Because when Cody comes out, that crowd is on fire for Cody Rhodes. And seeing the signs too, he knows that everyone's passionate about this. This is a movement that we're trying. It's just like the Yes movement with Bryan Danielson before. It's kind of hard to call him Daniel Bryan now. But yeah, so that's what this is. This is a movement of sorts. And it's We Want Cody. We want him at the WrestleMania. We even got Rocky Sucks chants. And Michael Cole goes, is it 1996 again? And even Seth was like, whoa, I didn't think I was going to hear that one. But before Cody could say anything, really, because Seth was like, hey, man, tell us, who are you choosing? So that's still on the table. Who is he choosing? And they stated that at this WrestleMania kickoff show that's going to happen this Thursday in Las Vegas before the Super Bowl, we will get our WrestleMania main event set. So, but in the whole night, too, they were saying, oh, well, I don't know why everyone got so mad because, nothing was official. This controversial thing, nothing was official. I was like, The Rock seemed pretty fucking efficient when he came out there and moved Cody to the side so he could face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That seemed pretty, in the stone. He carved his name and pissed on it just to tell you this is his territory. And the whole night I was just laughing every time they're like, oh, well, there was no choice yet. The choice hasn't been made. Not until this Thursday, everybody. Not until this Thursday. I'm like, well, you should have told the fucking Rock that before you just came out there and pushed Cody to the side and looked at Roman Reigns. And one of the most disliked videos on their fucking channel. Yeah, I'm still a little heated about that, man. So Cody comes out, doesn't get a chance to really say anything. We're waiting for him to be like, hey, this is why this is happening. Drew McIntyre comes out to stir the pot just a little bit more. And he's wearing this great shirt. That says, he took the meme with someone putting peace sign in front of the grave. You know the meme. But he took the meme for himself and put CM Punk's WrestleMania main event that died here 2024 to 2024. I was like, oh my God, I would want that shirt, but I like Punk too much and I don't think I would wear it as often as I should. Or would, but yeah, so Drew McIntyre stirring the pot. He's like, hey, I set this all up. It was going to be me and you, Seth, at WrestleMania. Then Cody goes and faces Roman. Come on, Cody, you got to finish the story. And I was like, what are we doing here? I'm so confused. Seth is over here like, hey, choose me. This is the Workhorse Championship, Dusty's Championship. But Drew McIntyre's like, no. That I want to face Seth. And Seth brought up some good reasons on why he needs this match more. And also, too, when he goes, I beat you twice. And Drew's like, oh, you want to throw shade, bitch? You lost to him 3 times in a row. But Seth says that is why I am challenging him again. And at WrestleMania, to prove that I am the best, I want to fight the best, and I want to beat the best. And that is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes really has nothing to say because Drew attacks Seth. Cody gets Drew, and it just ends from there. Cody did not say anything. So it's just like, okay, well, this is a strong way to start Monday Night Raw, but we want Cody to talk about this, and he doesn't. He doesn't. It just goes like he's in the main event in a bull rope match with Shinsuke and all this thing. You know, they definitely are. They're really harping on his dad tonight. So I don't know how Cody feels about that. But Becky rolls up. Carter and Chance is here. They got their big women's tag team championship match. We get a fatal 4-way for a contender match. Who's going to face Butch and Tyler Bate? Then who wins that match? They go on to face the Undisputed Tag Team Champions. We got DIY versus the Creed Brothers versus the New Day versus Imperium. Oh, my match of the night, to be really honest. This match was a banger, folks. I mean, you saw Creed Brothers flying, the New Day. And I got to ask, what's up with Kofi's gear? It seems more chill than ever. Like, it's just like weird shorts with his, he's wearing his Nikes and whatnot. Has he given up on actually, like, wearing gear? Because every time I see Kofi Kingston performing in that ring, it's not in like full gear, especially like Xavier Woods is rocking. So I'm just wondering if that's more for comfort or if that's more for like, I can slide on my shoes and slide on these new trunks and I'm just out there and I can wrestle. But DIY will go on to face Tyler Bate and will face Butch and see who will go on. I am going for DIY to go all the way, but I like Butch and Tyler Bate as well, but I know these two will put on one hell of a match. Shayna Baszler backstage, she's cutting a promo because we have our first Elimination Chamber qualifier match with The Man versus Shayna Baszler. And Shayna's like, I'm going to win. I'm going to go on, and I'm going to go to WrestleMania this time. And she deserves a WrestleMania moment, in my opinion. I feel like her match with Ronda Rousey should have been a WrestleMania. But even then, we got that match, and that match was not that great. So we shall see where we go from there. But we have Becky and Shayna. It's a rough one. This is a rough match. It was fun for what it was, but it was a rough match, and The Man got the win. And I got to say, Becky needs to quit wearing nets because she keeps ripping them and stuff like that. But Zoe Stark's watching on because Zoe's going to take on Liv Morgan next week in a qualifier match. I wonder if we're going to have any more qualifying matches this Friday on SmackDown. Liv Morgan's backstage. She's with Kathy, and she's like, injuries. I've been injured for this long, but everyone needs to understand that I'm back and I'm more hungry than ever. I am going to go on to WrestleMania. I'm going on to the Chamber and everything like that. And then you come to find out that Shinsuke attacked Cody, and it wasn't after SmackDown. It was on a house show or something like that. Or it could have been on SmackDown, but he attacked Cody with the mist and everything. So that's what sets up our main event for this bull rope match. And they say bull rope a lot. I could have taken a drink every time they said bull rope because I would have been drunk off my ass by the end. Drew's backstage with Adam. Adam's like, yo, man, I'm finding you. And if I saw that shirt before, I would find you for that as well. And all of a sudden, Rhea comes on the TV. She's going out there, and Adam's like, what the fuck is going on? And Drew's like, we need better leadership, Adam. We need better leadership. Rhea Ripley comes out. She grabs that mic, and she says, yo, I could talk about Becky. I could talk about this, but fuck no. I'm talking about Nia Jax. Get your ass out here so I can stomp your teeth in. And here comes Adam like, no. You want Nia? You want Nia that bad? You will have her at Elimination Chamber. Rhea's happy about this, but boom, here comes Nia Jax. And she comes out, and I'm like, let them fight. Let them fight. And Rhea Ripley gets taken out by Nia Jax again. So what is the fate of Nia? What's going to happen with their match? Because this is the second time Nia has taken out Rhea Ripley. Or are we going to get in one where the spot at the end of the match where she's going to come down, Rhea moves because she knows better this time? We're going to see at Elimination Chamber coming up in a couple weeks. So get ready for that. We got Alpha Academy, Tozawa, and Maxine versus Ivar and Valhalla. Nothing really crazy. Ivar, Valhalla got the win. Now I'm kind of getting tired of this. It's been going on and on and on. I was like, okay. Well, we got the Judgment Day backstage. They beat down R-Truth last week. They're like, all right, hopefully that sends a message to this man saying you are not in the Judgment Day. But guess who comes in? R-Truth. Oh, this is such great shit, man. R-Truth's like, all right, guys, I know that was the initiation. Now I'm part of Judgment Day, right? And then everybody, even Damian Priest was like, yeah, no, you know what? Screw it. Make yourself at home. We go into our next match with JD McDonough versus The Miz. Of course, R-Truth comes out, causing shenanigans. He's handing out T-shirts, New Day T-shirts, and he's trying to give JD McDonough his money, but this causes a distraction for The Miz to get the win. And Dominic Mysterio is just like, Truth, what the hell are you doing, man? And I'm like, okay, we can keep this going a little bit. There's a point, though, where I think Damian needs to make Truth really feel like, hey, you are not part of the Judgment Day. Imperium's backstage. They're with Adam, and they're saying, like, hey, his celebration, 605 days, Gunther has been our Intercontinental Champion. They want to make sure everything's perfect for them. Adam says, this is everything we discussed is there. It should be fine. There we go. Here we go. So, and then we get a Punk package, and he says, this is going to be the greatest comeback you've ever seen with CM Punk. He got his surgery, and now we move on to Gunther. Imperium's there. They got the statues, and even Gunther was like, you know what? This isn't necessary. This isn't necessary at all, because you want to know why? Because I am the IC champion. I am the best champion ever, and there's nobody in that fucking locker room that's going to come out and challenge me. That's who I am, and there's nobody, and guess what? Uso! Yeet! Jey Uso comes out. I was like, oh, I would like to see Gunther versus Jey Uso. And Jey Uso be the one to take the championship from Gunther. I was like, I'm down with that. And I love that Pat McAfee got down with the hands moving and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, Jey Uso's in the house. Yeet. But, of course, he gets a beat down by Imperium. Here comes the New Day for the save. So we're gonna see a six-man tag match next week with the New Day, Jey Uso versus Imperium and Gunther. I believe that was set up. We got a Shinsuke promo, and he's like, and even he incorporated the We Want Cody tag. He's like, everyone wants Cody, but I want Cody. Scary. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Kaden Carter, Katana Chance versus the Kabuki Warriors. And this match was okay. The Kabuki Warriors got the win. And I was like, okay, all right, now let's keep that. Now, Kaden, Katana, everyone in the back there watching this match to see who's going to win. Just push them to the side now. Let them work on themselves a little bit more to get back to the status of being a tag team champions again. I'm okay with the Kabuki Warriors. I was hoping Bayley was going to come out and cause them to lose the championship, because that would have added more fuel to the fire for the storyline. They got there. Jackie with a Sami Zayn, a sad Sami Zayn. He's in the stadium, and he's like, yeah, last year I had the biggest chance of my life. I faced Roman Reigns, and I lost. I also, too, was in the main event of WrestleMania, and this year they're not doing anything with Sami. He had the biggest year of his career last year. Think about that. Is that crazy? I was thinking, like, oh, yeah, by this point, we were like, come on, Sami. Come on, Sami, in that Elimination Chamber with his wife there and everything like that. That match with Roman Reigns was a fucking fantastic match, and it was in his home state and everything like that, and from his home crowd, and he got the biggest pop and reception. We were cheering for Sami, and then a few days after, he teams up with Kevin Owens and takes on the Usos and dethrones them, and is a main event, a tag team main event at WrestleMania. Night one. It was crazy to think about all this and everything he's talking about, but he says, I will not give up. I will get back to the top. Don't you worry about it, because I'm Sami Zayn. Now, our main event, a bull rope match. Cody Rhodes versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This was a fun match. Of course, we got Miss. Of course, we got the bull rope that his daddy used, good old Dusty Rhodes. You know what I'm saying, baby? Nothing like a bull rope match, man. Nothing like a bull rope match. It was fun. It was fun for what it was. You got cowbell and all, and Cody Rhodes gets the win, rightfully so. But Drew attacks Cody And that's the way we end the show. So it makes me scratch my head like, okay, what is Drew McIntyre and all of this? Like, what are we going to get on Thursday? So now I have to pay attention to what's going to happen on Thursday at this kickoff show. And from what I've been reading, too, part of the deal with The Rock being part of the TKO board is that he wanted Roman at WrestleMania. And remember, even The Rock mentioned it on Pat McAfee's show. Like, he says, yes, Roman and me were locked in for WrestleMania, and then some things changed along the way, and we got Cody versus Roman. So this year, that was the deal. He says Roman, Cody, he's 50, pushing 50, you know. I think he is 50 years old, is he? Yeah, but he's pushing age, and I think that's why he wants this match so bad, but we don't want it. I just keep thinking in my brain, I'm like, I don't want The Rock versus Roman Reigns. That could be a SummerSlam match, and I'll be okay with it. There's no championship involved. And then just to justify it, now they're saying like, oh, well, Cody could beat Seth for the championship. Rock beats Roman for the championship. And then Cody unifies the championship at a later date, maybe at SummerSlam. And I'm just like, I don't want that. Okay, that's cool. Then they're like, no. See, we're making Cody the guy by unifying the championships. I'm like, I don't want the championships to be unified again. You know that, or if you unify them, is it just going to become one title again in all of the WWE? Because the whole reason why we brought the World Heavyweight Championship was because of the fact that we needed two champions on two shows, and we couldn't have Roman Reigns hold two titles anymore. And basically, there's no champion on Monday Night Raw, and there was two belt champion on SmackDown. So the World Heavyweight Championship was created to be that championship that other wrestlers could go after, other storylines we can do, because nobody was going to beat Roman Reigns until Cody Rhodes dethroned him. Now that's not the case. They're like, The Rock. How does the fucking Rock deserve to dethrone Roman Reigns? And I've seen people, we want Rocky. Oh, this is the true end of the Bloodline storyline. The Bloodline storyline has been done ever since Jay left. It's been done. It's been over. Yes, the Bloodline has been there, but it's not as hot as it was last year. The Bloodline storyline was huge. Yes, and going all the way into that last year's WrestleMania. So everyone's saying that, oh, the Bloodline story needs to end here. There's no fucking Bloodline story. It's The Rock who took his opportunity to be on the board of in WWE for TKO and everything like that, and took advantage of it, and he took the top babyface of this company and moved them to the side so he could get his WrestleMania, his main event. He thinks in his mind, in his egotistical mind, that he is saving WrestleMania when honestly he is hurting WrestleMania. Because as much as I think Seth and Cody will have a great match, and I hope so too. I hope that they knocked it so out of the, I'm so mad, but they knock it so out of the fucking park. They look at Roman, they look at The Rock, they're like, top that bitch, because you're not. It's going to be Rock's probably going to get hurt. You know, he got hurt both times with John Cena. And Roman's going to do the best he can, spears, Superman punches, and everything like that. Yeah, so it's just one of those things that the fact that you got Rocky sucks chance. What are you going to do now? Is he the heel? Because now we have heel versus heel with Roman and everything like that. Rocky's not the babyface. Rock is not the babyface in this match anymore. He is the bad guy, because ever since the We Want Cody movement started, Rocky sucks chants have started, and nobody wants The Rock. There's a very few handful just because. And I saw Disco Inferno stay. He's like, well, look at The Rock. The Rock has 0.1 blah, 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 million, whatever, followers and stuff like that. Fuck you, Disco Inferno. He has those millions because of the movies, because of this and that. He's Mr. Hollywood. Of course he has bigger numbers than Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes lives in the world of professional wrestling, and what we want in professional wrestling is to finish the fucking story. God. All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here. People walking by, see me throw hands around in the studio and everything like that. They're like, what the hell's going on? But it's about to rain. Even worse now. So like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Share it to grandma, share it to grandma, share the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja. Drop those thoughts below. Tell me what you thought of Monday Night Raw. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. Just because I was like, I wanted to hear from Cody, but we don't hear from Cody. So there we go. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Go get your nWp shirt created by Penta X. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Is it 1996 again?